Hello everybody, just wanted to let you know my two favorite YouTubers, Jesse and Jirard Khalil, aka The Completionist, are doing a full playthrough of Chrono Trigger on Twitch. It will be on Saturday night, August 22nd. I'll put all the times and stuff in a link and on the page somewhere. You'll see it, I promise. And they're playing it all night long, so it should be good, so you should tune in, cheer them on. I know I will. The world has changed. Toriyama, Sakaguchi. I feel it in the earth. Yumatsu. I smell it in the air. Much that once was is lost. For none now live who say lightning returns was any good. Remember it. It began with the forging of the great JRPGs. Games were developed on the Super Nintendo, the immortal, the wisest, the fairest of all consoles. And the PlayStation. The PlayStation was gifted to men so we could all play together. For within these systems was the strength and will to have the best games of all time. But they were all of them deceived. The Dark Lord Sakaguchi forged in secret a master plan to control all others. And into this brought his brilliance, his heart, and his will to rule all JRPGs. Although, there is one other. He made one JRPG to rule them all. So Chrono Trigger was this amazing RPG that came out in the mid-90s for the Super Nintendo. Sakaguchi, the dude who made Final Fantasy, teamed up with Hori, the maker of Dragon Quest, and Toriyama, the creator of the Dragon Ball series, to create the masterpiece, later known as Chrono Trigger. How good is it? Well, you're just gonna have to watch my review to find out. So you play as this red-haired fellow named Chrono. He runs into these two girls named Marl and Luna. Luna has invented a teleporter, and of course, everything doesn't go as planned. Marl gets into the teleporter and is sent to another time. And of course, Chrono, the hero he is, has to go in and save her. And that's where the adventure begins. But here's where things get serious. Chrono is shown a monitor that is displaying the destruction of the world, which was caused by Lavos, the doomsday antagonist. After seeing this, Chrono has one goal in mind: stop Lavos and save the past, future, and present. And that's just the main story. It's sort of like Mass Effect, where you have all these party members where you can go do what they want to do and learn about their backstory. You could be like, hey, you're cool, I'm gonna go with you. Or be like, oh, you suck, I don't care about you. You probably won't say that. All the characters in Chrono Trigger are amazing. I'm just surprised I haven't been talking about how hype Frog and Magnus are. I mean, they are on another level of cool. If you see Magnus right here, he has a scythe. You see Frog right here? He is a frog who knows how to use a sword. I don't know which one is better. They're both so cool. And when you start time traveling, every period you go to, another character comes with you. Whether it's that robot or whether it's that awesome frog. Oh, I have to talk about my favorite part in the game. It's the courtroom scene where Chrono goes to court.
You want to be like that? Bring the witness in.
Now let me stop and explain. Chrono goes to court because the kingdom thinks he kidnapped Princess Marl. So you have to remember everything that happened and hope some girl with a cat can help you. Yep, that's how it happens. And the lawyer they give you is the best, hilarious looking character I have seen in this game. He is just a Lego guy with trick cereal on his head. One of the main things I look for in games is the story good? This story is phenomenal. It's overall exciting, and with all the plot twists, and it just has moments where it's just heartbreaking. They really make you care. You're gonna be surprised. Chrono Trigger has a unique battle system. It isn't random like Final Fantasy or Pokemon. You can see what you're going to fight against, and you can choose to go around it if it allows you to. When the actual battle starts, the clock is literally ticking. Each of the characters you control has a meter that fills up in a certain amount of time. And once it fills up, you have options. You can use a basic attack, or a more advanced attack called Tex. There's dual Tex and there's triple Tex. Once you've fought enough battles and gained enough experience with other party members, you start to gain moves that do more damage. It can be kinda easy sometimes, but it being easy never takes away from the fun. It actually adds to it. It's relaxing. And I actually prefer the live battle system over the turn-based one. Cause sometimes with all the chaos going on, and you're not paying attention, you could really mess up. Another thing is, Chrono Trigger is one of the finest looking SNES games out there. The world is just beautifully designed. Each era has a different feel to it too, whether it be dark or a bright, joyful era. The art direction looks much like Dragon Ball, due to Toriyama's contribution, but I never found it to be dull or outdated. And they used Mode 7. When you time travel or you're having an awesome jet bike race, oh man, that's another story in itself. It really shows. It's an awesome looking game. And after 20 years, it still holds up. Now let me get my complaints out of the way before I begin gushing over the music. The sound effects are very minimal, but in this one, I wasn't a fan. But other than the music, which is one of my favorite parts, let's begin on the music really fast. The overall song is my favorite. It will be stuck in your head forever. You're welcome. And each character has their own respective themes. It's like they're given a voice or a personality every time their song comes on. Oh man, Robo's theme. Tell me if I'm wrong here, but Robo's theme sounds a lot like Never Want to Give You Up. RPGs, music is what you have to listen to over and over. But if it sucks, why bother? I do not want to play RPG with terrible music. I'm going to play this game for 40 hours. So many great RPGs that did it well. Final Fantasy VII did it well, Final Fantasy VI did it well, Secret of Mana did it well, and of course Chrono Trigger did it well, no doubt. Overall, Chrono Trigger has amazing music, an awesome battle system, and a wonderful story. But it's kinda easy, and the sound effects aren't the best. It's the JRPG experience that fans dreamed of. I used to be so upset when I was little when I had to stop playing it. This game was just so relaxing for me. I don't know if it's the music or how it looks, but anytime I finished a game, I wanted to immediately start over and play it again. And that's what all games should strive for. Not that one playthrough, thanks for playing garbage, but an actual experience, an actual reason to buy it. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. Really appreciate it.